Yo my people, SidhuJr here back with another video, and all I'm seeing right now is transfer speculation. Who's going where, who's leaving this club, who's leaving that club. So today I am choosing one player from every Premier League club who should leave. Get out of there! First club we have is Fulham, and the player I think should leave that club is Anthony Robinson. Listen here, he needs to go to a better club. He's one of the best left backs in the league. He was linked to Liverpool for a long time. I think he can do well at another club. City could have picked him up, they went for Aït-Nouri. He's a better left back for Arsenal. He's a better left back for United. He's a better left back for Chelsea. I think he's better than Cucurella. He got 10 assists this year. He's very, very good going forward. He's very good defensively as well. He's got an engine on him. He reminds me of Robertson. Similar name. Makes sense. I think he needs to go. He's getting on now. He's like 26, 27. He's kind of hitting the prime of his career. Go to a big club now. He's got the ability to do so. I think Fulham can get a decent amount of money from him as well. So I think he should go Champions League club and just play some football, bro. One player I think that should leave Chelsea Football Club is Christopher Nkunku, because he does not get game time. I remember when he signed, he was the guy that was going to take Chelsea back to the top. He was going to be the main piece in that team. Like 60 odd mil, he was the guy in Bundesliga. Can't get in the team. Whether that's over Palmer, whether that's over Jackson, over any of the wingers, he can't get in that team. And when he does, he just isn't suited to the Prem. He gets bodied way too quick. I think he needs to play in a slower league. Go abroad, build your stock up there, because he is a good player. He just needs time on the ball. And I think you ain't getting that in the Prem. One player that should leave Man City this year is Jack Grealish. I think it's obvious. A lot of people have been saying it for a while now. He just needs game time. There's a player in there. He's a good player. I don't think a top 6 level club is what he needs right now. I think he needs to be a main man in a team. Like go back to like a Villa or a Palace or someone like that kind of size. A Newcastle even. Become a main man somewhere and just prove to everyone that you're still Jack Grealish. Get back in the England team, because I still believe he is one of the better left wingers we have in the England setup. If he can get back to his best, he just needs to leave, get game time, and just get playing week in, week out again. Give him freedom and he'll thrive. On to Wolves now, and this one was a bit tricky because obviously Cunha's gone. The easy one. So who else is going to leave? I picked Pablo Sarabia. That's only because I just don't think the Prem suits his style at all. He's like Nkunku, just gets bodied off way too quick. He likes to dribble on the ball and go around players. You ain't doing that in the Prem. The way the Prem's set up nowadays, with everyone like 6'5", ain't as fast. You ain't getting around players in the Prem no more. Sarabia hasn't got the burst of pace. Just go back to Spain, bro. You're good in Spain. It's not even like he's bad at Wolves, but he'll be better in like a Spanish team, like Real Betis. He'll go somewhere like that, you know what I mean? On to West Ham now, and this is controversial. I think the player that should leave West Ham is Jarrod Bowen, because he is too good for that club. They finished like 16th, 17th in the league this year, and you got Jarrod Bowen in that team still. He is one of the best wingers in the league. He needs to be playing Champions League football, needs to be playing European football at least. Newcastle have a spot open for you on the right wing. Go to Newcastle. That front three with Isak, Gordon and Bowen is ridiculous. It's a cold front three. He is effective. He gets you goals, he gets you assists. Put him in a team with better players, he will only thrive. On to Burnley now, and I don't remember them signing this player, but he needs to leave. Marcus Edwards, when the fuck did he go to Burnley? He was playing in the Champions League for Sporting. He's a Champions League level player. He's good. He's a good Champions League level player. Why the fuck was he in the Championship? And why is he going to now come to the Prem and not get any time on the ball and struggle with Burnley? What's he doing? I get it. Maybe you want to come back to England or whatever. Bro, leave. You're too good for Burnley. How he even got there in the first place, I ain't got no clue. Go back to the Champions League, bro. You were good there. Maybe the bag was huge, but fairs. On to Crystal Palace now, and the player that shall leave their club is Eze. Before Palace fans, you get at me, you hate me. Who else am I going to pick? Him, Gahey or Wharton are the 3 I was thinking. I think it's time for Eze to get that big move. I get it. You're getting Europa League now with Palace. It's cool. You are too good for Palace. It's time to just spread your wings and get that big move. Do what Zaha couldn't. Like, he's one of the best 10s in this league. I think he's better than Gibbs White. He's better than Rodgers. There's a lot of teams I could do with Eze, by the way. I'm not even saying start week in, week out, but put Eze in that Liverpool squad, City squad, Chelsea squad. That makes them better. It makes them a more challenging team. On to Liverpool now, and the player that should leave Liverpool is Diogo Jota. I know, Nunes, Diaz, people want you gone. I get it, but Jota offers less than Nunes. Jota starts and offers nothing. He drops in deep, but then he's too slow getting back up to flip and support the attack. He's too injury prone. You can't rely on Jota for a full season anymore. At least you can rely on Nunes to stay fit and do something. Jota, he hasn't done nothing since the turn of the year. 2025 has been a shit year for Diogo Jota. He started most games for us in the league, doesn't do anything. He only scores them in like 2-3-0 up, and it's like an easy goal. He doesn't score important goals no more. On to Aston Villa, and I think Leon Bailey should leave, because what's he done? The expectations he came, he was like Bundesliga Young Player of the Year. He couldn't get past the RB in the first year. Now he can't get past Rodgers, Rashford or Asensio. Brother, leave. You've had 2 years, you've tried it, it hasn't worked at all. This year in particular, it's been very, very bad. He comes on, doesn't play well. I get it, he's short of confidence. Hasn't been able to put a string of performances together at all this year. On to Man United now, and the player I picked to leave United is Rasmus Højlund. Why? Because he's ass. He spends more time trying to get into fights with defenders than actually trying to make runs for the ball. Everyone's saying he gets no chances. I'm sorry, when you have Bruno Fernandes in your team, you don't not get chances. He is a machine when it comes to creating chances. Like, just because Højlund's up front, he doesn't magically not know how to pass the ball. It's because he's a shit striker. Whenever Xerxes plays, he gets the ball and he carries the ball and he's fine. So why is it different for Højlund? It's because he's shit. Just get out the league, bro. Like, I don't want to see you play football. It hurts my eyes. On to Everton now, and the player that should leave is Jared Braithwaite because he's just too good. You can't be fighting mid-table / relegation your whole career, bro. He will improve most defenses in the league. I think apart from Arsenal and Liverpool, he would probably come in and start in most defenses in the league. I get it, his stock isn't as high now as what it was last year, but there's still a good defender in there. He's been riddled with injuries this year, but when he has played, he's commanded that defense. On to Bournemouth now, and I'm not gonna lie, I struggled with this one. I didn't really know who to pick. Like, obviously Kirk has gone to Liverpool, Sabani's being looked at by PSG, their keeper's gone to Arsenal. Who am I looking at? So I settled for Semenyo because I think now, after the season he had, he can get a big move. There's a lot of teams need wingers. He can play both left and right, and he's Premier League proven. He's a different profile than most other teams have. He isn't like a nice tricky winger. He will just get ball into box and score. He could get that move from Bournemouth, go to a Tottenham, go to an Arsenal even. At the end of the day, you want your winger to get ball in goal, and that's what Semenyo does to a good standard in the Prem this year. On to Leeds now, and I think the guy they need to get rid of is Meslier. He's fucking ass. He's woeful. I've seen the mistakes he's made this year. You can't be having that. He nearly threw away the league for them. There was times where he just dropped the ball into his net. And if that's happening to you in the Championship against, let's be honest, worst players in the Prem, he is going to get battered and Leeds is just going to go straight back down. They need to get a better keeper because no way you rely on him. Wasn't he supposed to be like the next big, like, France keeper? Onto Brighton now, and this is the tricky one. Who am I picking from Brighton? They're all kind of like good there, you know what I mean? I think it's too early for anyone to move, but with that being said, I've gone João Pedro. I think he's been in England for about 4 or 5 years now. He knows the English game. Just get your move to a big team now. I think Liverpool could do with a João Pedro. Arsenal could do with a João Pedro. A lot of teams could do with João Pedro because again, he offers something different than most teams haven't got. He's not an out and out striker, but he's not like an out and out number 10. He's kind of in the middle, a bit of a false 9. He's a player good enough to be playing in Europe. He just isn't getting that at Brighton right now. On to Nottingham Forest now, and the player I've chosen to leave is Morgan Gibbs-White. He is a Champions League level player. I've been saying it for years. I've been saying it since he was at Wolves. 30 mil for Gibbs-White was not a crazy amount of money looking back on it. And I've been proven right. Thank you very much. Gibbs-White needs to go to Champions League this year. He needs to be playing Champions League level football because he is good. Even for England, when he came on, he changed the game. Against Andorra, he came on for like 2 minutes and he already created a chance. Against Senegal, he came on and he lifted the energy for that team. He impacts teams and he's a good footballer. On the ball, he will win you games. He's one of them ones though. He's like he drags you through games kind of thing. He's a captain as well. He needs to leave. Just play Champions League level football for Gibbs-White. On to Arsenal now, and the player that they should get rid of is Leandro Trossard because he's just not good enough. You want to win the league, Arsenal, you do not have Leandro Trossard in your team, in your squad, anywhere near it, because this year he's been woeful. I get it, you've had injuries, you've had to rely on him a lot more than what you would have wanted to. As a Premier League level forward for Arsenal, you should be able to score goals, and you can't. He does nothing with link-up play, loses the ball nowadays. I think if Arsenal want to elevate and win the Prem, you need to get rid of players like Trossard and start getting star players in your attack mainly. On to Tottenham now, and the player that needs to leave Tottenham is Christian Romero. He's just too good. To be fair, they're playing Champions League football, but he's too good for Tottenham. He should be playing at such a bigger club. I'm not talking about Prem, I'm talking about internationally. He sounds like one of them that will go to like a big European club. If he goes to a better club, he could be seen as one of the best defenders in the world. He just needs to have a good team around him where he's not under pressure so much and people will stop seeing him as reckless. On to Newcastle now, and the player that needs to leave Newcastle is Alexander Isak. It's now or never, buddy. This is your year to make that move, otherwise you're at Newcastle level clubs for the rest of your career. You want to be hitting that top spot, it's now. He scored 20 league goals in 2 seasons. It's time to move now, Alexander. Come to Liverpool, come to Anfield, will treat you well, will treat you nice. We've got players, we've got Verts, we've got Salah, we've got McAllister, we've got players around that can just support you. Those are my players who I think should leave every Premier League club. Let me know who you think should leave down in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all of that. I'll see you in a bit, and love.